dog gotta take his jacket off.
It's your favorite therapist from the town, Shell Best. I'm here on Juneteenth. I'm here with
Sister Meeks.
So,
Come on, let's go. And I just want to ask you, what's freedom mean to you as a as a melanated person on Juneteenth?
Freedom to me is being able to express myself loudly, proudly, loving who I am, not having to doubt myself. That's freedom for me.
Come on.
Yeah.
No, that's right. How about for you, brother?
just not staying in the box. When I, always trying to create something, think differently. Every day is a new day. When I, having a voice and representing yourself the right way, that's freedom.
Absolutely. And I feel like as Black folks, Juneteenth is a day that we celebrate that, just having the freedom to do all of that, right? Honored to be here with
Leah.
Come on, Leah, and tell me for you, what does freedom mean for you as a melanated person, here on Juneteenth today?
Yeah, I think for me, it means being able to feel comfortable to show up in any space just as my authentic self. The parts of me that, are maybe unfamiliar to other people, and just be able to show that and be who I am and not be judged for it. That is freedom. Yeah.
Absolutely. And like I was just saying a second ago, Juneteenth is a perfect day to celebrate that because it's us celebrating us having the option to do so, right? Yeah. It's your favorite therapist from the town, Shell Best, and I'm here with
Chantley.
Come on, we here on Juneteenth, and I want to ask you, Queen, tell me for you, what does freedom mean to you as a melanated person?
Freedom means the space to be myself in any space that I walk into, whether it's in the Bay or outside of the Bay, outside of the country. It means just being who I am with no reservations.
Do you feel like that gets altered depending on what environment you're in? And what I mean is specifically as a Black woman, as a Black queen in America, depending on if you in an environment, maybe let's say with all men, or particularly let's say, all men of the dominant culture, maybe men not of your culture, or maybe men of your culture. Do you feel like that gets altered in terms of your ability to be you?
I would say I've experienced situations that have kind of hampered my ability to express myself the way I would naturally express myself. And, getting of the age where sometimes I just feel like, fuck them. Is it okay for me to say that?
Yeah.
Or getting to the space.
I'm at the same place.
Yeah, getting to the space.
I'm at work like, you know what? I don't feel like code switching. I'm about to hear my Oakland accent and colloquial speech and all of the above.
Exactly. Or, finding that space that is right for me where I don't have to do any of that. So that's what freedom means to me.
Absolutely. Favorite therapist from the town, Shell Best. I'm here on Juneteenth with
William Smith. William Smith.
Okay, my bad, William Smith. And let me ask you, bruh, for you, what's freedom mean to you? What's freedom mean to you as a melanated brother on Juneteenth today?
It's the ability to be authentically myself. I would say that, without fear of being judged, without being self-conscious or anything like that. Just existing in a space where I can fully express myself or celebrate myself without feeling weird or like an outcast or something like that. Yeah.
And do you feel like that gets altered, particularly as a Black man? Do you feel like that gets altered depending on what environment you're in? Are you ever feeling like you othered, or is that an everyday experience for you being othered? I mean, let me allow you to tell your testament.
I think it depends on the space that you're in. I think that a lot of Black men can be existing as a Black man can come with a lot of preconceived notions and stereotypes. And then people can kind of react to you based on that. And
but you in a box that you're not even in.
Exactly. But I try to just be myself at all times and not really concern myself with that. And if they got a problem with it, that's on them. That's not my problem. So
I'm honored to be here with.
What's up, Sky?
Julius.
Let's go. And I want to ask y'all as melanated people, what does freedom mean to you today on Juneteenth? I'll start with you, Quinn.
All right, what freedom means to me, I think it's the freedom to be, our beingness, right? There's so many barriers, but there's moments that we have that we're allowed to just do that. But I believe that we could do that more.
No.
So there's more opportunities for us to do that, and it takes a lot of work to get there. But I would say beingness.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I know there's a lot of that comes with that, but that's what I think of.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. Just the ability to be, because we always didn't have that freedom here, right here on this same land. How about for you, King? Tell me, brother.
Financial freedom, because that's the one thing that people can't take away from you.
Please expand on that, bro. You know, in terms of just, everybody don't got financial literacy, and I can tell you a man of it. So just expand on that, brother.
Yeah, well, the thing about it is like that's how Black Wall Street was built. Like we were able to recycle the dollar like numerous times, and we've actually grown exponentially at that point. Yeah, they tore us down, but the one part of the story that people don't really talk about is that they rebuild after that. Yeah, so it's like we know how to use the dollar. They tell you that the dollar only stays in our community for an hour, but that's not true. Like we have the framework, we have the blueprints, we know what to do. Yeah, but that's
the thing missing is a unity in the organization.
There we go. Yeah, and we have that. We have all of that. So it's like it's a no-brainer for me. Like, and it's like we all deserve to be rich. So that's the thing.
Absolutely. It's your favorite therapist from the town, Shell Best, and I'm here with
Niambi.
Hey, let's go. And let me ask you, so as a melanated queen, what does freedom mean to you, particularly here on Juneteenth today?
Freedom for me is just being my best self and having no one like dampen that, and I can do me.
Yeah.
I feel like freedom in this country with all the in the world with the anti-blackness is very challenging. But I feel like we still rise, we still do our thing.
Absolutely.
And so that is what freedom. I feel like we capture and take our freedom even when we're not free. So I appreciate today.
Absolutely. And let me ask you, so for you, how do you mention anti-blackness? How does the anti-blackness you feel like kind of at different points kind of hamper you being able to be who you are, maybe just you being your authentic self? Because you had mentioned that, and a lot of people today have mentioned that.
Anti-blackness is in the air we breathe, it's in the water we drink. So it is non-black people, but it's also black people. We also ingest anti-blackness, which is so unfortunate. But it has been a very systemic, purposeful thing to be anti-black. And I feel like it's also out of just, what's the word? Wanting to be black. I don't know. I feel like they know how dope we are.
It's crazy how much that we get oppressed and hated on, because at the same time you can see that they emulate it and want to be us.
Exactly. And so it's purposeful. But we gonna rise. We're gonna continue to rise no matter what.
Ever honored to be here with
Aisha and Tanya.
Hey, thank you for your time. And I want to ask you, start with you first, Queen. What does it mean to you? What does freedom mean to you, particularly, today on Juneteenth?
Well, freedom to me, as a black woman, I feel like it's the struggle that my mom, grandmother, great-grandmother went through to be able for me to have afford these opportunities to enjoy these kind of events, to move around the way that I want to move around, to be able to access, have economic access, as well as just, a freedom of safety as a black woman, to make choices for myself, to be able to have the opportunity for the young ones that come behind me as well. Just to be able to live my life in the way that I want to live it, freely, boldly, whatever it is that I choose.
I know that's right. I love that answer. And not only, do I love it, because you said a few things that nobody else said today, to be honest with you. One thing that you said, though, is just in terms of living your life in a way where, you set an example for the next generation, right? Absolutely. I love that. And I want to ask you the same question. What does freedom mean for you as a black woman, as a queen?
God for this liberation, and is grateful for this opportunity, because it's not every day that we get, and if you don't read, we will have our rights taken away. So I'm thankful for the liberation. Read, young people, read the fine print. Exercise your rights while you have an opportunity. because they'll be taken away from you at any time.
Absolutely.
Know what
Thank
they
you for the
fought
opportunity.
for us. Know what they did. Yeah.
Say, if you don't mind, expand on that a little bit. What do you feel like our ancestors have fought for? What are some privileges that we had today that you feel like our ancestors have fought for, Queen?
One is just being able to stand out on the street, without having to worry about somebody coming up and just beating us down just because they feel like they don't like the way that we look or they don't feel safe. Somebody that you might have smiled at, they don't like that. That's what I mean. That kind of
Absolutely.
stuff. The young, especially as women, again, the young women being able to, if they decide that they want to go and buy themselves a home, if they want to have a bank account, if they want to travel the world, they don't need a man's permission to do that. Yeah.
And then not having to
Orange man. Thank you, and not an orange man.
not having to worry about redlining practices, you know what I'm saying? Even though today we do still face some of those systemically, and they hide it,
Absolutely.
but it's not to the degree of obviously our ancestors.
Right. Exactly.
Absolutely.
We still have a lot of work to do, but we have had the opportunity to have a lot of progression.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I appreciate y'all. Thank you. Happy Juneteenth, y'all.
Yay.
Power